Australasian Timberland Fund 2 and NZFIT funds are happy to offer to the market via Colliers International a superb forest estate totalling just over 2,500 hectares of productive area with a gross land area of approximately 3,800 hectares. The forest estate is formed from 8 separate forests located in Northland, King Country, the Gisborne East Coast region and Canterbury. The forests are a combination of forestry rights and freehold land and crop. In Northland, there are 2 forests. Tapawai, a forestry right with 246 hectares of predominantly Pinus radiata, with age class ranging from 16-year-old crop through to 27-year-old plantings, which combined with the substantial harvest roading infrastructure already in place, make this a very attractive proposition. Across the Hokianga Harbour is Waimau Forest, a freehold land offering with 240 hectares of radiata crop that is currently aged between 20 and 25 years old. The main log export port for both the Northland forests is Northport near Whangarei, while domestic processors include Duke in New Zealand, Mount Potaka, Barasumi, Waipapa Pine, Roswell Timber, and Carterholt Harvey near Whangarei. In the King Country is Stoneleigh Forest, just south of the township of Tikuiti. Stoneleigh is a freehold forest that has a net stocked area of 127 hectares, of which 89 hectares is 25 years old, with the balance awaiting replanting this year. The port of Tauranga is 177 kilometres to the northeast. While there are many domestic processing options available including Tregawa Sawmill and Waitete in Tikuiti, Carterholt Harvey and Oji near Tokoroa, Red Stag and Claymark in Rotorua, with Kiwi Limber and Pacific Pine also options at Putururu. Over on the east coast near Gisborne, the funds hold 4 different forests. Rangikohua to the north of Gisborne, Ngā Tapa lies west, while Buro and Okare are all positioned to the south. Rangikohua is a forestry right that offers 47 hectares of 20-year-old plantings with a further 341 hectares of 10-year-old crop. All the crop is unpruned but thinned, with excellent ATV access throughout. Ngā Tapa forest is very close to Gisborne and includes the freehold land combined with 155 hectares of 16-year-old radiata, and an additional 8 hectares of 2012 plantings, with much of the crop being pruned. Further south near Morere is Budo Forest, a 197-hectare forestry right that has plantings ranging from 22 years old through to 37 years old. This forest has a mixture of pruned, part pruned, and unpruned crop. The last of the East Coast forests is Okare, a forestry right which is inland from the township of Wairoa, and has a total stocked area of 291 hectares. Of this, 243 hectares is pruned radiata pine, ranging in age from 15 years to 23 years old. There is a significant harvest road through the length of the forest, which will be invaluable to a new owner. The East Coast region is serviced by an active log port in Gisborne that currently processes over 2.9 million tonnes a year, while domestic processing is limited to Wairoa Sawmill and Panpack at Whirinaki, near Napier. Finally, in the South Island, inland from the city of Christchurch is Glenarlie Forest, the largest of the fund's forests at 847 hectares. There is a full range of age class growing on this freehold forest, with a small area of plantings last year through to ready-to-harvest crop, with the majority being unpruned. Included in this is 42 hectares of Douglas fir crop. As some of this crop is second rotation, there is substantial harvest infrastructure including roading and skid sites, with all roading material located on site. The export log port is through Littleton, 84 kilometres away, with domestic processors including nearby Mitchell Brothers and Selwyn Sawmills, while further afield is Davies, McVickers and Dyken MDF plants. All of these forests have been carefully managed by P.F. Olsen, a well-respected forest manager with a wide network throughout New Zealand. Colliers International is proud to offer these for sale by way of a 2-stage international tender process. The first stage non-binding expression of interest will close at 4 p.m. on Friday 27th of April 2018, after which we will invite shortlisted parties to participate in the Stage 2 binding tender process. Contact Warwick Searle today to discuss the opportunity and obtain a detailed information memorandum.